The Royal Caribbean's gigantic cruise ship Voyager of the Seas is a technical wonder of modern times and also the largest ocean-going cruise liner in the world. Today's ships are built larger and more spectacularly than ever before. The shipbuilder's art is superlative, and the Extravaganza is its shining star. The journey range of ships has always been determined by the onboard technology of the day. In 1891, sea passengers were loath to cross the Atlantic. Consequently, the Hamburg firm Hapag-Lloyd sent its first ocean-going steamer on a pleasure cruise on the temperate Mediterranean. The cruise was born. And thus the ship's captain receives his special guests. Deciding factors have changed in the past 100 years with regards to size, technical developments and equipment. The seas of the world have a new queen. The glass panorama lift service is 14 floors and gives an impressive view of the inner workings of the ship. The 120-metre-long Royal Promenade is the pulsating heart of the liner. A 3-storey dining room, a theatre and an ice rink, these are just some of the sensational features on board. Endless corridors lead to numerous cabins of all categories, with over 3,000 beds. The most modern and luxurious ensuite bathrooms have been included. Even the smallest cabins provide a comfortable bedroom and anteroom. All tastes are catered for. So let's start at the top. On the ship's uppermost deck, the Skylight Chapel brings religious believers a little closer to God. At the core of this floating city is the 2-storey J. Pritzker Library, a library with comfortable chairs. Its floors are connected by an open spiral staircase. Here there are more than 3,000 books, as well as modern computers and internet facilities. Also available, an interactive conference centre and conference room. And right in the centre, close to the large open staircase, is the reception. On decks 11 and 12, the popular Fitness and Wellness Centre is the largest on the 7 seas. The large variety of weights and training equipment means that no one has any excuse to put on weight whilst on board. After that, one can freshen up with a massage and a swim in the small pool, or be pampered in the Roman sauna. The Wellness and Beauty Centre is part of the ship's basic equipment. experienced trainers dispense the most modern training programs, from step aerobics to body shaping, and all this is inclusive at no extra costs. In the meantime, one can relax in the generous pool area, and it's usually very hot here. Cool drinks, great rhythms, and close neighbours, because most want to take advantage of the Caribbean sun. One can also relax on comfortable sunbeds in the side corridors on the upper pool deck, where the wind may upset their hairdos, but is well compensated for by the beautiful views. The on-board parties are led by an experienced master of ceremonies, and the rhythms immediately strike the right chord. The large whirlpool in the middle of the sun deck is a favourite rendezvous, and always completely full. On the ship's rear deck, children have their own landscaped outdoor play area, in the centre of which is a small swimming pool. Here the children can play and splash under supervision while their parents relax. Adventure Ocean is the name of the modern indoor entertainment for the kids of today, with all kinds of interactive games and arcade amusements. On the rear deck, for golf lovers, there's a 9-hole golf course, which should of course be used only when there's a calm wind. Although a strong wind makes accuracy impossible, the over-enthusiastic attempt to play whatever the conditions. A particularly good design innovation in the fitness area. Its gigantic chimney has been transformed into a climbing wall. Experienced trainers explain to courageous climbers how to use ropes, hooks, and other equipment. And so the adventure begins. Immediately in front of the climbing wall on the top deck, basketball tournaments are held, and rollerblade fans can glide around in circles high above the calm sea. And gentler group aerobic exercises are available in the healthy sea air. Located on the foredeck, peace and relaxation can be found in the Greek bath. just as in ancient times, fine and ornate statues adorn the small bath. Also included in this leisure paradise is a small covered whirlpool and the solarium bar. Particularly fascinating is the successful integration of 3 restaurants on 3 decks, an idea copied from the interior of the Paris Opera House, and the ceiling of this room, which links the floors through an open staircase, is crowned by an enormous crystal chandelier. For those who want to eat in a hurry and without ceremony, there's a modern self-service restaurant. A large, well-organised kitchen and 100 chefs cater for the well-being and varied tastes of the ship's guests. A diversity of cafes and even a fast food burger bar with entertainment facilities cater for any whim. Slowly, night begins to fall, and the outdoor deck starts to empty. Almost inaudibly, the ocean cruiser glides over the sea. Only in the late evening does it begin to become lively on the pool decks once again. Calypso bands and various entertainers present a jolly show, and the joie de vivre under the Caribbean's starry skies knows no bounds. Only late at night do these various celebrations come to an end. Likewise, there's a generous show programme in the La Scala Theatre. This ostentatious 2-storey entertainment facility is situated in the main body of the ship and seats an audience of 1,350. But the most unexpected attraction is to be found in Studio B. An ice rink for passengers to skate and also used for International Ice Revues. In Cleopatra's Needle Club Bar, for those who like a game of chance, bingo provides entertainment throughout the day. Here people play, celebrate and chat. These are popular cruising pursuits. Several elegant bars pamper nightlife aficionados as they wander through the ship. also at the disposal of the guests an original Irish pub. And, of course, an intimate dance club. Scoreboard is the name of the ship's betting cafe, which has a selection of the most important races. There's even a bar with mini-golf. Needless to say, there's also a modern discotheque. And naturally, on a cruise ship, there's a casino with blackjack, roulette, dice, video poker and one-armed bandits. Those who are really lucky may even win back the cost of their holiday. After a short night at sea, the first early risers begin to set foot on the top deck. The morning beckons, when jogging and walking are the order of the day. Voyager of the Seas awakes. Another day of adventure begins. Most of the passengers are enjoying breakfast or getting washed and dressed. The swimming decks are well laid out. Each deck chair has its own allotted space. This is going to be yet another wonderful and sizzling day in the Caribbean. The liner's architects and designers succeeded in creating an atmosphere in which one can very soon forget that one is on board a ship. The ocean giant glides along tranquilly and unhindered, a gigantic and totally unique hotel complex. Unexpectedly, we're even allowed to take a glimpse into the nerve centre of this floating world, a computer landscape with extensive views. Here, uninterrupted peace and sun worship reign supreme, and each officer understands precisely which domains are under his command. And this tiny joystick steers the ship. But most of the navigation is carried out by technology and ingenious computer programs. And man supervises all. Now the first destination of the journey, the Caribbean island of Haiti. Because the massive ship has to be some distance from the shore, passengers are taken to dry land on small boats. Here, dreams of the exotic and of paradise come true. Shiny white sandy beaches, rocky shores, and crystal clear waters, an oasis of the senses. Our next destination is the island of Jamaica, where we lay anchor in Ocho Rios. Cruise liners are able to moor here, and for these mega vessels, new and larger jetties have been built. Here there are several choices: river rafting on the Martha Brae, swimming in the River Duns Falls, and a visit to the Coyaba Garden. Now we stop off the coast of Mexico on the island of Cozumel. The land of the Mayas conjures up the magic of ancient ruins and mystique. Here, centuries-old history becomes a living experience and an impressive adventure. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, and the hosts of our floating luxury hotel are waiting for us to return on board. The journey continues into the evening. The last on board, the grand farewell can begin. A farewell to all the much enjoyed comforts and discussions, to those strolls on the Royal Promenade, and to all the marvellous cafes and bars. To the magnificent facilities and the generosity of the crew. But now Mardi Gras is celebrated. A final parade in the form of a revue is taking place in the liner's large atrium, a replica of London's Burlington Arcade. Once again, the ship's many entertainers dress up for the different shows and present a colourful collection of unusual costumes and entertaining vignettes. But the climax of the cruise is the gala dinner, and before it begins, you can feast your eyes on a tasteful array of amazing hors d'oeuvres and sumptuous desserts. At the dawn of the third millennium, this cruise liner is truly the largest in the world. 311 metres long and 48 metres wide, a floating hotel city for more than 5,000 guests. The simple vision of a cruise has been turned into luxurious and amazing reality.